सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्णः परमात्मने नमः। Okay, so finally in this journey we have come to the 18th chapter, and 18th chapter is Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. As we have the second chapter Sankhya Yoga as the Upodghata chapter. Upodghata is which is an introduction chapter. The 18th chapter becomes a Upasamhara chapter, or a conclusion, a synopsis, giving you all what is learned together in a capsule form in the 18th chapter. Okay, so this 18th chapter Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, it covers four topics. Four topics it will cover. One is Sadhana Traividyam. Three types of sadhanas which are available. Sadhana Traividyam is what it covers, which is quite a major portion. About nearly 40 shlokas or so will be interested only for this. Then Karma Yoga. This Karma Yoga is covered from preparation for Jnana Yoga or Jnana Yogasya Upayaha. Why Karma Yoga? Then Jnana Yoga is called Moksha Upayaha. So first is Sadhana Traividyam, second is Karma Yoga, which is preparation for Jnana Yoga or Jnana Yogasya Upayaha, and Jnana Yoga which is Moksha Upayaha. And last is the summing up of the Bhagavad Gita, which is Upasamhara. So there are four topics in this chapter, a long chapter of the 78 shlokas in this. So first we will see Sadhana Traividyam. So basically he has taken all the various aspects and broken it up into Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. 7 aspects have been taken, similar to what it is, you can in short say Shraddhatraya Vibhaga extended further in this particular chapter, where 7 aspects have been taken. And how is that in Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic? Okay. The four topics are Sadhana Traividyam. Okay. Sadhana Traividyam are the sadhanas or the aspects which are broken up into Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. It is an extension of the last one. Then Karma Yoga. Third topic is Jnana Yoga, and the fourth topic is Upasamhara, which is the conclusion. Okay, right. So we will see the Sadhana Traividyam. Basically 7 topics are taken and characterized into Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. What are the 7 topics taken? You can write this. Sannyasa or renunciation is one of the aspects given. What is sattvic sannyasa, rajasic sannyasa and tamasic sannyasa? Jnanam. Third one is karma. Fourth one is karta, the doer. Fifth one is buddhi, intelligence. Sixth one is dhriti, willpower. Seventh one is sukham, happiness. I'll repeat it. Sannyasa, jnanam, karma, karta, buddhi, dhriti, sukham. Okay, so you will continue to make the table for each of this sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. So 4 columns: topic, sattvika, rajasa and tamasa. Okay, so we will take the first one, which is sannyasa. What is sattvika sannyasa? Performance of one's duties, renouncing the anxieties of future. Performing one's duties, renouncing the anxieties of the future. That means being in the present and doing your best. Completely committed to the present at all times. Okay. What is Rajasa Sannyasa? Renunciation of the duties even after knowing the importance of duties. You renounce the duties although you know how important it is. That means it is laziness. I don't want to do duty. That is why I take sannyasa. Are we able to get this? That is called Rajasa Sannyasa. To run away from one's own duty, knowing very clearly these are my duties. What is Tamasa Sannyasa? Renunciation of the duties due to ignorance. I don't even know that these are my duties and I have to do it, running away from it due to ignorance, is Tamasa Sannyasa. Sattvika Sannyasa, performing one's duties, renouncing the anxieties. See what sannyasa means here now. Performing one's duties, renouncing the anxieties. Rajasa is renouncing the duties, knowing very clearly these are my duties. Laziness, knowledgeable and yet sannyasa to the duty. What is Tamasa Sannyasa? I am ignorant and that is why I renounce the duties. Is it clear? Okay. Then Jnanam. Okay. Jnanam again is of 3 types. Atma Ekatva Jnanam is Sattvika Jnanam. What is Atma Ekatva? There is only one Atma, but there are multiple bodies which are reflection. There is only one Atma, but multiple bodies are seen as though many. It is like Sutra Mani Gana Iva. There is only one thread, but there are many beads connected to that thread. In a necklace, if there are many beads, there is only one sutra to it. The rest are individual beads which are connected to it and placed together. That's all. but Atma or that sutra is only one. Okay, so Atma Ekatva is called Satvika Jnanam. What is Rajasa Jnanam? Atma Bahutva, Dvaita Buddhi. You are one entity, I am one entity. Correct? As many people are there, as many entities are there, that many Atmas are there. That means limiting Atma. Not having body as superimposition on Atma, Atma and body to be one, and limitation of body is limitation of Atma. Correct? Atma Bahutva. Correct? What is the third? Tamasa Jnanam is Dehatma Buddhi. Deha is only Atma. Deha is Atma. That means Dehabhimana. There is nothing called Atma. Deha equal to Atma. Are we able to get this? All are very busy taking notes. But it is simple. Understand it, then write it. Okay? Atma Ekatva, Atma Bahutva, Dehatma Bhava. Correct? Atma Bhava, Satvika Atma. Jivatma Bhava, Rajasika Atma, knowledge. And Dehatma Bhava or Deha Bhava is Tamasic knowledge. Is it clear? Now comes, there are 3 shlokas which are actually in this 20, 21 and 22. We'll just read them. Sarva bhuteshu yenaikam bhavamavyayamikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tajnanam viddhi satvikam. Okay. Pruthatvena tu tajnanam yajnanam nana bhavan prutagvidhan vetti sarveshu bhuteshu tajnanam viddhi rajasam. Yattu kritsnavadekasmin karye saktamahaitukam atatvartavadalpancha tattamasamudahritam. Clear? So these 3 shlokas is what the meaning is when we take this jnanam aspect of it. Like that we will keep on adding. 23, 24, 25 is related to karma. Okay? So karma, dharma pradhana karma is satvika karma. What is dharma pradhana karma? When I do my duties as per the dharma, automatically beneficiaries will be many. More the beneficiaries, satvikam karma. Is it clear? What is rajasa karma? Raga pradhana karma. Okay, arthakama pradhana karma. My personal raga dvesha is the motivation for me to do the karma. Okay, now you tell me what is tamasa karma. So busy noting. Let us think. Satvika is dharma pradhana. Rajasa is raga pradhana. Tamasa is what will it be called? You have to tell it in the same terminologies. Dharma pradhana karma, raga pradhana karma, what will it lead to? Adharma pradhana karma. What is the motivating factor? I want to do adharma cannot be motivating factor. Dvesha pradhana karma. Correct? Raga pradhana karma, rajasic. I am interested in my welfare. द्वेष प्रधान कर्मा, मेरा हुआ या नहीं हुआ तुम्हारा तो नहीं होने वाला है. द्वेष प्रधान कर्मा. When you are angry, it doesn't benefit you, but it troubles the other person also. द्वेष प्रधान कर्मा. Is it clear? So, धार्मिक कर्मा, राग प्रधान कर्मा, द्वेष प्रधान कर्मा. Okay. Shloka number 23, 24 and 25. Niyatam sangarahitam aragadveshatah kritam aphalah prepsuna karma yattat satvikam uchyate yattu kamepsuna karma sahankarena va punah क्रियते बहुलायासं तद्राजसमुदाहृतम् अनुबन्धं क्षयं हिंसाम् अनवेक्ष्य च पौरुषं मोहादारभ्यते कर्म यत्तत्तामसमुच्यते. Is the meaning flavor coming to you when it is read? Exactly, that is what is mentioned here. Okay, we will not go word by word. We are taking summary. So look at it as summary. So we have seen sannyasa, jnanam, karma. Obviously, from the karma, the nature of the karta will be sattvic, rajasic and tamasic, because that karta's nature is only propelling the karma. So how is the karta's nature? If he is a sattvika karta, he is an above performer. Okay, he is similar to above, he performs. Mukta sangraha, he will just keep doing and moving. He will not be a party to anything, he will not form associations, nothing. Okay. Whereas raga pradhana karma, ragi phala, he will get raga phalam. He will be focusing only on his desire. And who is a tamasic pradhana karma? Does not benefit him, does not benefit anyone else. Dvesha pradhana karta. Okay. Again, 26, 27 and 28. Mukta sangohanam vadi. Mukta sangonaham vadi. Dhrityutsaha samanvita. Siddhya siddhyor nirvikaraha. Karta satvikam uchyate. Ragi karma phala prepsu. Lubdo himsatmako shuchihi. Harsha shokanvitah karta. Rajasah parikirtitah. Ayuktah prakrita stabdha. See? Ayuktah prakrita stabdha. From this stabdha only this word dumb has come, I think. Dumby. What a dumb fellow. Stabdha. The word itself says good for nothing, fellow. Hatti, ziddi, prakrita, uncouth, uncultured. Correct? Shataha. You know shataha? What is shataha? Shataha means one who is, what is that word in English? Stubborn. Shataha. Shatham prati shathyam. How to teach a stubborn? You have to be more stubborn than that person. तो ही वो चुपचाप बैठेगा थोड़ा. Shatha, stubborn. Anaishkriti. Anaishkritikaha. Unnatural. He will not be natural. Okay. Alasaha. Lazy fellow. Vishadi Dirghasutri. विषादी दीर्घ सूत्री बोलेगा तो विषादी मतलब टाइम पास और दूसरे को कान भरने का विषादी. दीर्घ सूत्री प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन, खींचते रहने का, प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन. दीर्घ सूत्री विषादी दीर्घ सूत्री. कर्ता तामस उच्यते. व्हाट मोर nature of this person you need? It's not all of them need to be there. Any of them is there, still it is good enough. Your tamas. Okay. ऐसा नहीं कि 7 out of 7 मिला तो ही तामस है, 1 out of 7 मिला तो थोड़ा तामस है. नहीं. Any one is there also, your tamas only. Okay. Right? Then comes buddhi. How will this person work? If this karta has got this type of buddhi, he will do this type of karma only. Why? His jnanam is that type. His goal is that type. Correct? So how is the buddhi now? That which shows everything comprehensive, very clear buddhi. Okay? Nishchayatmika buddhi he will have. A sattvika buddhi is a person who has got a very clear buddhi of what to do, what not to do. Viveki. Correct? Dharma, adharma. Okay, Satya Anrita. Okay, so he will go by Dharma Dharma Buddhi, Satya Anrita Buddhi very clearly, and hence he is a Viveki. He will call a rope, he will call a snake. He will not blend both of them. Okay. Then, a person who has got Rajasic Buddhi, he has certain knowledge, but incomplete knowledge. Not very clear. 90% मालूम है, लेकिन 10% छोड़ दिया है. Okay? Doubtful Buddhi, Samshayatmika Buddhi. Not Nishchayatmika Buddhi, Samshayatmika Buddhi. That means working like Manas. करूँ ना करूँ, ऐसा किया तो ठीक है, वैसा किया तो ठीक है. 50 लोग को पूछने का and get further confused whether to do or not to do. Okay? He can call a rope a snake, he can call a snake a rope. Both he can do. Because he is not clear. Is it correct? Okay. Third, special buddhi. All the correct things he will surely say it is wrong. All the wrong things he will fight for it that it is correct. Deluded buddhi. Correct? Viparyaya buddhi it is called. Always when he sees a rope, he will call it a snake. Viparyaya buddhi. So, 30, 31, 32 are the three types of buddhi. Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Let us see these shlokas. Pravrittincha nivrittincha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham mokshancha ya vetti. Vetti means one who is knowledgeable. Of what? Pravritti, nivritti. Karya, akarya. Bhaya, abhaya. Bandha, moksha. Who has this clarity of this? Vetti buddhihi buddhissa partha sattviki. Okay. Yaya dharmam adharmancha karya कार्यञ्च कार्यमेव च अयथावत् प्रजानाति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ राजसी. थोड़ा उल्टा सुल्टा गोलमाल करते हैं. उसको आइडिया है लेकिन फुल क्लैरिटी नहीं है. somewhat vague idea he has. Simple things buddhi will be proper, but maybe some important things it will be doubtful. That doubting Tom, what you call na, उधर गड़बड़ कर देगा. Third one, अधर्मं धर्ममिति या मन्यते tamasavृता. One who considers adharma as dharma and dharma as adharma. Okay. सर्वार्थान विपरीतांश्च. सर्व अर्थान विपरीता, हर चीज का उल्टा मतलब निकालना, ऐसा बुद्धि है. कुछ भी तुम बोलो उसको घुमा के उल्टा ही बता देगा. वेरी डिफिकल्ट. ओके. सर्वार्थान विपरीतांश्च बुद्धि सा पार्थ तामसी. इज इट क्लियर? Okay, right. If you look at Arjuna's buddhi in chapter number 1, wasn't it deluded? So it was tamasic buddhi. Correct? Papamevashrayedasmat hatvaitanatatayidah. Oh, this atatayi, if I give them punishment, I will get papam. Deluded mindfully. अधर्म को धर्म मानने वाला. Why? That was the buddhi of Arjuna. After 18 chapters, is there a change? Is what you have to see now. उसके बाद भी if he continues to tell that Krishna and Vyasa have wasted time, ये गॉन केस है. You can't, अभी कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. Okay, right. Then dhriti. What is dhriti? Will. How strong is my will? How deep is my commitment? How firm is my commitment? That will is dhriti. Again you have sattvika, rajasa and tamasa. A spiritual pursuit in spite of obstacles is sattvika. There will be many obstacles, yet the person will not give up spiritual pursuits and follow that and continue going in that. Right? He may even fight with the society for that if required. He will say, I am not bothered what you all are, but I will do this way. Second, material pursuit in spite of obstacles. कितना भी चीज बीच में आए, ये कमाना है मतलब मैं कमा के रहूंगा. So no spiritual pursuit, but material pursuit. Dhriti, the will is on material pursuit. Some people कितना भी financially they go into a very bad situation, they will still say no, don't worry about it. वो सब हो जाएगा. I will manage it. They'll still come out of it. Okay. The third one, very clearly, neither of these other pursuit, only obstacles for giving reason. Material क्यों नहीं मिला? 200 reasons of obstacles. That means focusing only on obstacles, not having any will. The will is on obstacles. Is it clear?
Sir, so he will not pursue anything.
Yeah, he will not. See, he has got no spiritual pursuit. He has got no material pursuit. There are some people who will keep on giving reason why they cannot achieve. Why everything will fail. If not anything, they will say today it will rain. Tomorrow the sun is there. Aaj garmi hai, something or the other. There will be reason for not to do. Lazy. Okay, pervert intelligence. Say now, when there is a will, there is a way. In first two, when there is a will to do, there are all ways to do. In the third one, when there is a will not to do, there are all the ways not to do. All the three are will only. First one is when there is a will, there is a way in spiritual path. Second one, when there is a will, there is a way in material path. Third one is when there is no will to do either spiritual or material, there are all the ways not to do material and spiritual pursuits. Even in this, when there is a will, there is a way, perfectly fits. It's a universal principle. Okay, exactly this is what he is saying. Dhriti can be this type. So 33, 34 and 35. Okay, 33. Dhritya yaya dharayate manah pranendriyah kriyah yogena vyabhicharinya dhritis sa partha satviki yaya tu dharma kamarthan dhritya dharayate arjuna prasangena phalakangshi धृतिः सा पार्थ राजसी यया तु धर्म यया स्वप्नं भयं शोकं विषादं मदमेव च न विमुञ्चति दुर्मेधा धृतिः सा पार्थ तामसी. थर्ड वन इज क्लियर नाउ. स्वप्नम भयम कुछ नहीं तो बोलेगा तो मेरे को yesterday I had a dream not to do. हो गया. Why are you not doing? Yesterday I had a dream. Morning 4 o'clock dream, pakka it will come. And exactly at 4 o'clock to 4:05 this dream came. So I will not do it. Okay. Bhayam, shokam, vishadam, madam, all this. Okay. Na vimunchati durmedha. Durmedha. Cannot give up this durmedha. Okay. If you look at it, it is not like Duryodhana. Duryodhana was very clear. Janami dharmam nachame pravrittihi. Janami adharmam nachame nivrittihi. I know what is dharmam, I cannot follow it. I know what is adharmam, I cannot live it. You can't call this tamasi. This is a perfect rajasi. But adha, you will be lazily sitting, not doing anything, with all the reasons. Getting it? He had a very clear will. I will wipe out these Pandavas and not give them even 5 nail heads of space. He is very clear on that. So there was a clear will, but material, adharmic will. Is it clear? Chalo. So 3 dhritis and the last is 3 sukhams. What are the 3 sukhams? Sattvika sukham, Rajasa sukham and Tamasa sukham. Ananda born out of spiritual growth, independent to external object for happiness. External objects are not going to give me happiness. I am independent to that, but I seek my happiness through spiritual growth, spiritual pursuits. Unconditional happiness, not dependent on setup for happiness. Hence I will never get upset. Now you tell me what will be Rajasic? Ananda born out of material growth. Correct? So I depend on the setup for my happiness. Conditional pleasure. Okay. What will be the third one? Ananda born out of laziness, inertia, not doing anything. Sukham, I get a pleasure by not doing anything. Is tamasic ananda. Okay. Like example is given as buffalo in a slush water. He'll enjoy just being in that water. कुछ नहीं करेगा, ऐसा बैठा रहेगा. Inertia. Buffalo in a slush water. Perfect. कुछ करना नहीं है. And I enjoy pleasure in that. It is not that it is a painful or anything. I am happy with it. Okay. So 37, 38 and 39 are talking about Sukham. Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. 37. Yattadagre vishamiva pariname amritopamam tatsukham sattvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam. See, yattadagre vishamiva. At the start it will be visha, painful. Pariname amritam upamam. Later on it will be very very nice, soothing, very good. Initial तकलीफ है, अभी वो काढ़ा पिएगा तो तकलीफ होता है, लेकिन काढ़ा काम करेगा तो it is relaxation, something like that. अग्रे विषमिव परिणामे अमृतम. Initially looks like a poison when I have to do it, but the बोलते हैं ना, I used to hate when my parents used to say, learn these tables, learn, do this. But today, I can see that benefit of it. Yattadagre vishamiva pariname cho amritam. Correct? Now, second one is Vishayendriya samyogat Yattadagre mritopamam. Vishayendriya samyogat agre amritam upamam. Pailai I want convenience, pleasing my senses, enjoyment to the senses. What will happen? Pariname vishamiva. It will result in pain. Okay. Tat sukham raja samsmritam. अभी खा लो, मिल रहा है जो छोड़ने का नहीं, बाद में देखा जाएगा. ऑलरेडी 2 दिन डायरिया हुआ था, अभी मिल रहा है वो खा लो, बाद में देखा जाएगा. समझ में आ रहा है? दैट इज द सुखम दे एक्सपेक्ट. राइट नाउ गिव मी बेनिफिट, बाद में का बाद में देखा जाएगा. व्हाट इज द थर्ड? यदग्रे चानुबंधे च सुखम मोहनमात्मनः निद्रालस्य प्रमादोत्थम तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्. यदग्रे च अनुबंधे च सुखम. That which is born out of anubandha. सुखम च अनुबंधे मोहनात्मक. It deludes me. जितना भी ऐसा, I will listen to only that person who tells me not to do something. See, very intelligent person. He only understands what is my view. चुपचाप बैठो. मोहनम. Okay. Nidra, alasya, pramada. All fantastic. Nidra, alasya, pramada. Nidra, alasya, lazy. What is pramada? Insensitive. प्रमादात् कुर्वतां कर्म प्रत्यवच्यध्वरेषु यत्. प्रमादात्. I was not sensitive, careless, very careless. I don't have that sense of being fineness, right. Okay, so this is what is sukham for tamasic person. So with this we have seen what all? Sannyasa, jnanam, karma, karta, buddhi, dhriti, and Sukha. And all of these are connected. The Jnanam which I know and which I want, for that only I do a particular karma. The karta does it using a particular buddhi, having a particular will to enjoy a particular sukham. Are you able to get? All these are connected. Huh? So very nicely he has generalized what he told in the 17th chapter into this. So you don't have to look at yajna, dana, tapa, karma, anna. In general, apply this rule. You will come to know what is sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. I have taught you how to apply the rule. Now don't apply the rule for others. Apply the rule for yourself and see where I sit. Right now I may be feeling very, very sattvic in the class. सुबह उठने के बाद जाना है कि नहीं, that tamasic is what you will remember that time. Oh, tamasic means what? Nidra, alasya, pramada. No. I am not tamasic. Let me start my activity. Rajasic. What type of activity? Spiritual activity. Sattvic. So you have a very clear way how to move yourself from tamasic to sattvic. How maximum time I can remain in sattvic, although by nature it will slip me into rajasic and tamasic. I immediately become sensitive about it. नहीं अंदर से शुरू हो गया, मेरा पुराना दोस्त है ना, चालू हो गया आलस्य. नहीं, I will not allow you to overcome now. I will start work. भले वो वर्क राजसिक होने दो, मटेरियल से शुरू करो, then quickly move to sattvic. Are we getting it? Right? So don't say that I get up and do meditation. That means in the name of meditation you are fooling yourself because you are sleeping. Once I get up, I do some activity. Then from that activity I can sit, because now then the mind is alert, and if I want I can calm the mind by doing meditation. Otherwise I am lazy anyways. Anyways on the bed I was anyway doing meditation. And I call it Yoga Nidra. Remove yoga. It was yoga with Nidra. Yoga is joining na? With Nidra. In true sense, Yoga Nidra. Yunjate mana uta yunjate with Nidra. Okay. So we have to be careful because our mind is the biggest friend and enemy of ours to fool us. Our own mind fools us most of the time, and that is why this is given. Be careful of this mind which will always fool you. Manas is not there, Sattvic Manas and all, Buddhi very clear, Dhriti very clear. Otherwise, Manas bola to anyway Sankalpatma, Vikalpatma. In that, what is Sattvika Rajasa? Move to Buddhi first. So that Mana will sit there. If my sense organs are Sattvic, if my Buddhi is Sattvic, the mind has to be Sattvic. If the driver is Sattvic, if the horses are Sattvic, if the path is Sattvic, the reins have to be Sattvic. It cannot go anywhere. Clear? This is what is slowly we have to understand and move ourselves. For that, this particular 7 sadhanas which are broken into sattvic, rajasic and tamasic is given. Right? Okay. From here, the next topic is going to be Karma Yoga. Now, do you know Karma Yoga or not? We know it. We are not going to see in detail because this is what? Summary. What is Karma Yoga? Proper action with proper attitude. Ishwararpana Buddhi, Prasada Bhavana. Proper action is Ishwararpana Buddhi. Proper attitude is Prasada Bhavana. That is Karma Yoga. Now, In Bhagavad Gita, if you have to do karma yoga, what is mentioned is choose the right profession. Our Varnashrama infrastructure gives us, especially the Varna, gives us a very beautiful possibility, an opportunity to serve the society and in the bargain grow spiritually with your own pursuits what you want. ऐसा नहीं कि लोगों के लिए काम करें तो खुद का छोड़ दो. No, serve the people and also satisfy your desires in a dharmic way and mature out to spiritual. That is the whole infrastructure purpose of ashrama. The Grihastha ashrama beautifully provides that. Karma to karma yoga, you can do it in Grihastha ashrama very effectively. Right? You get an opportunity to serve the family, to serve the society, to serve the nation, whomever you want you serve, because that is the focus of that ashrama. And in that bargain, you uplift yourself. So profession is not what gives us money or livelihood. Profession is that which I am best at, by which I can contribute to the society and in the bargain mature out and grow up in the society within my ashrama. Are you able to get this? Okay. So, if my profession is based on my gunas, if my profession is based on my gunas, I will very easily mature out. नहीं समझ में आ रहा है? चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टं गुणकर्म विभागशः. So I created this particular Chaturvarnyam for you to serve the society and exhaust your desires and grow up spiritually by contributing to the society in a dharmic way. Is it clear? Why? That Varna is dependent on Guna Karma. Based on your Guna, take up that Karma which is your profession. That is what is the right way. That is called Swabhava or Swadharma. Is it clear? So do Swadharma based on Swabhava. Mature out and get out of that system. Use the system to mature and go. Use that snake and ladder system to walk through the ladders and reach out 100. Don't keep coming back to the snake and come back to 13. Again go up, again. That is foolish. So use the infrastructure to mature out. But we allow this infrastructure to get stuck.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, how to decide based on our dharma? I mean, Guna is Swabhav, that what profession we should take, because naturally, whatever we have done, according we are doing the taken up the profession. Engineering kiya to engineering related profession.
Is
I don't know कि वो correct है कि नहीं. It is as per my
Correct. Correct. This is where the problem is. If you know where your liking is, Your education should be in that area, your profession should be in that area, and you will enjoy the work. That itself is the satisfaction, and in the bargain you will earn money for livelihood. That is secondary. Okay, this has a very, very important assumption. I know my guna, and hence I can use it through my karma to exhaust my desire. Are you getting it? Sorry. It presupposes that I know it. Now you will say that in my childhood, I don't know anything. I was put into a particular educational system. That is why an opportunity is given when you pass out your matriculation, which stream do you want to choose. But even at that time, I didn't exercise my choice. Why? I did not know what is it. Because if I had a plan for something, I would have accordingly put effort and got some result. I had no plan, so I just did something. With that outcome, क्या करें, अभी कॉमर्स ही मिलने वाला है या आर्ट्स ही मिलने वाला है या साइंस ही मिलने वाला है या यही कॉलेज में मिलने वाला है, ऐसे आई सबमिट टू इट. चलो वो खत्म हुआ, अब ये पढ़ाई किया तो यही नौकरी मिलने वाला है. दैट मीन्स यू हैव ऑलरेडी destined to yourself that I have nothing called dharma. I am with a begging bowl. Then there is no possibility of achievement. What is the motivation? I need to achieve something, right? Livelihood everyone will achieve. बोलते हैं ना, 2 वक्त का रोटी का पैसा. In general, why in childhood at times parents and other people say, no, this person has a liking more for fish. ये तो commerce का बंदा है. This person likes to invest better, and that is where jati comes. First is on guna, then comes jati. Jati means I am born to a parents of a certain profession, and right from childhood I am exposed to that environment in which my parents are. For example, a doctor's child, parents are doctor, will be exposed to the environment where the discussion at all times will be related to the medical profession. Knowingly, unknowingly, the child learns and also has a liking for it. That is why that child himself or herself chooses to be in the medical profession. A lawyer house, again there will be discussion about law. Now don't ask in an engineer's house whether they discuss about engineering. बिल्कुल कभी नहीं होता है. Correct? So what I am saying is certain professions come across at day-to-day work and day-to-day life, and the children get exposed to it. That is why earlier you had a carpenter, you had a various profession which is coming across jati. By janma it is coming. You are exposed to it. Now what happens? Before this child becomes more or less an adult, this child is exposed to at least 2 or 3 cycles of good and bad in that profession. Not that every profession is always going to be good. सब में मंदी आती है. So this child has already seen and experienced when such a thing comes. Farmers' children, they have seen drought so many times. They have seen floods. They have seen very good crops. That's how they know at that time what to do. Why? They have learnt it right from childhood. They are more prepared for it. Automatically their liking is towards it. Their dharma becomes that, and automatically they are fit into it. So if you do not know by guna, second comes jati. Unfortunately, our system doesn't allow jati at all today. Why? No one is continuing the profession of their parents, which is being coming across, what do you call, generations. Not yesterday or today's. It has to come across generation. For example, my father has to be a pandit, my grandfather has to be a pandit, my great grandfather has to be a pandit. Then the pandit environment is in my house when I am a child, and that's how I may like or I may dislike pandit. But still I have a clear choice at that time. At least I know I want to be there or I don't want to be there. There are some children who will say, enough. Kabhi bhi dekho, these parents are doctors only, I don't want to be. Fair enough, at least you have made up your mind. What do you want to achieve? You want to achieve Sukham. What is the madhyam for it? Dharmika karma. Which karma to take? There I have Swadharma. Okay, so I know it, or people have understood and molded me in that way, or if I'm not that lucky, then I'm following the family profession. That is not there today. It is very unfortunate. Please understand, it is very unfortunate how many of a very, very fine artisans and so many things have gone off from our system. It was filled with that. So many people continued with that profession. They used to manage, their livelihood used to come. And in the bargain of coming to the city to earn more. So what is now the criteria for Sukham? More earning equal to more Sukham. And that is one of the worst criteria which one person can choose to mature out. Can you just imagine, more money I will get, I will mature out. Will it anytime logically work? Tell me. The only motivation I have is more and more money. That means the biggest sannyasi should be Ambani. Correct, na? Impossible, right? Tell me, if actually he doesn't need money, but he is every day into acquiring businesses, selling of businesses, doing, why? That's a habit now. That's a habit. It doesn't stop. He doesn't need money. Right? So that mind gets bound. Rajasic mind it is. Okay. And hence, very clearly when we look at Karma Yoga, never take a profession based on remuneration. Why? It is the biggest hindrance to spiritual growth. You may get material comforts, you may get name, fame, all that is fine, but it is the biggest hindrance to spiritual growth. If that is your aim, then you have to be very clear, what is my guna? Based on that guna dharma, my swabhava, I take up that profession and I be in that profession because I am enjoying it naturally and I mature out of that profession. That is spiritually uplifting. Then I am not bothered what I get remuneration, because if I am the best in that, money and fame both are anyway going to be with me. Where is it going to go? If I am the best in it, if I can do my best in it, contribute, returns are going to be there. Makes sense? Okay, and this is how this Karma Yoga is very clearly defined. Focus on that and automatically you will mature out, saying that enough of karma, let me go into the spiritual path of Upasana and Jnana, which we will go next Sunday. Next Saturday, sorry. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
धन्यवाद।
शुभरात्रि। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।